Welcome back to some Sin County. Alright. Yep, this is how it loads up. And now we let everything load in. Okay. I didn't have to. Hey there, Odin.
How's it going, Josh?
Alright, you?
Good, good. Yeah, I talked to her earlier today.
Yeah, I don't know who she is. I don't know who they are, but I just told them like, listen, man, them guys down there, they're not looking for no type of trouble. They do entertain it when it comes by. I said, but listen, they're not looking for no disrespect or nothing like that. Because he said whoever the guys over there on that at that camp, they were being rude to my leader. And I'm like, listen, bro, no.
No.
I said, if y'all felt that way, listen, I will mend that fence for y'all. I said, but listen, brother, that's not how they operate. I was like, it's three camps up here, and we all operate as a community. I said, so that's nowhere near what the hell I believe happened. You know what I'm saying? And I was just telling them like, tell your leader come over here and holler at Mooski or Eli, and we could talk to her. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, uh, if you know what I'm saying, feel that you were disrespected, you know what I'm saying, then we'll figure that portion out. But I was like, I damn sure straight don't believe that they were being rude. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to say everything, you know what I'm saying, ins and outs on shit that, you know what I'm saying? But I was just like, nah, we're very respectful. He's like, how long y'all been here? I was like, for about a year now. He's like, oh, okay. But yeah, I'll have her come down and talk to you guys when she wakes and this, that, and the third. I'm like, all right.
So
Yeah, I think you, Jake, and them need to all have a sit down. All the owners need to just kind of come together and have a little sit down and talk stuff out, you know.
Yeah, I think I'll let Mooski handle that, cause somebody say the wrong thing and I'll be ready
I hear you. That's hence why I don't do them
to.
talks either. I just stand in the corner and look ugly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hey, that's
I'm
how
with
I
Odin
am.
on here. I can kind of entertain them, but there's a point where I'm just like, all right, we're gonna fight now. And you're gonna accept that.
Yeah, hell yeah, may
My
the best
political
family
meter goes
win.
from 0 to bullshit real fast.
Straight up, same way I am. But yeah, as soon as I popped in, I went over there and I hit him with the same shit dude was doing up until he got in my face damn near, and then I started walking to him like, what's going on, man?
So,
But yeah,
Well, that's good though. You made
what
some
about this?
sort of contact.
What about this Rain Duval? She felt like who disrespected her? Was this the conversation with Mr. McCoy, or the conversation she had here with the, just like the ranches?
honestly, he did. I didn't even pick it apart. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't
That's
aware
fair.
that there was two conversations. So, you know, if I would have known that, I definitely would have figured that portion out. I mean, I can go back up there if you need me to.
Nah, I'm not worried
Nah,
about it.
just let it
The
rest
thing
for
is,
now.
I haven't met her yet, so I don't know what the hell's going on. All of a
She's the
sudden,
one
this
that
dude
came
just,
in. It was me, Wilkins, and Daryl, I think. And nah, we weren't
that's,
busy with her. I told her that she'll just have to take it up with the owners. It's the camps have been up here for quite a while, and I have no say so. I'm just a ranch hand. So
So, what she just came down and was like, y'all better move. Y'all need to move. Y'all on my property.
kinda, yeah. She was basically like, y'all are right on the line. I don't want to make you move or anything. And I was like, well, I'm not quite sure how that works. I was like, property line seems pretty far. I
I'd
was
have
like,
told
your
her,
house is a ways over there.
yeah, y'all did it better than me because I would have said, well, listen, I tell you what, if you can figure out how to fucking move this camp, then surely you can do it. But if you can't, then I ain't. So fuck off, bitch.
Yeah, it was crazy.
yeah.
I was just like, well, you can talk to, Jake or Mr. Johnny whenever they show up, and then Jake went up there and talked to him. So I don't know how that conversation went exactly. So
Well, from what I know, it wasn't a delightful conversation. So that's why I wanted to know what she
yeah,
felt
that might be
offended
the
by.
one she might be talking about.
They're
Yeah,
back.
and that worries me. Yeah, I was
I'm like,
waiting for him.
oh, I'm shitty. I'm over here, brother. I'm telling you, I'm about to go wrap his ass up and I'm gonna just drag his fucking ass.
Yeah, I would appreciate it if he didn't watch us, but you know what? I'll mention it. I'll mention it. I've tried extending an olive branch, and if he felt like I was being hostile in that, then so what? We can set up through a boxing match. But end of the day, he's pointed the rifle. He's kind of spooked our new camp jacks, the new highs, and
Yeah.
unless I've been demoted from foreman in this ranch, I feel like it's my responsibility to go approach a problem that people are spooking our ranches about and be like, hey, knock it the fuck off.
Let me handle it, brother. I'll go up there on my side of the grove and I'll go up there. But I just, you know what I'm saying? I don't get jiggy with this pointing your guns at me. And then when I point mine at you, you want to do some
Yeah, yeah.
shit like this.
Buddy was diving. He looked like he wanted to reach, you know.
Yeah.
He looked like he was a fish flopping out of water.
Ah man, that's the thing that got me too. You point your gun at him, and he starts diving like that. I was like, buddy, you've been pointing guns at us for hours, and we started boxing.
Yeah, that dude, if I see one more gun, I promise you, he's not gonna have a head. I won't shoot him from this angle, but I'm telling you, you'll hear a shot and you'll see his body for all lifeless.
Yeah, no, I believe you. I fully believe you. Which reminds me, I need to be prepared in case they do something silly.
Oh shit, I need to get that herd
Yeah,
done.
I already got one in. As soon as I landed, before I put my guns up, I put me a pipe in my mouth for real.
Yeah, I'll just sit here and I like to smoke a little bit, so that way he knows I'm doing something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go walk with Odin. Yeah.
I'm gonna go get my chores on at the ranch.
Gotcha.
I may take off and go to Guam, a little bit to, do my thing, and If I leave and something happens, brother, please kill me.
I'll keep you in the loop, brother. I promise.
All right, now.
All right. Have a good night.
You good there?
You right there, Buck?
Took a little dive.
Oh.
Come back again. Oh, Eli's up there now. What was that about?
Awesome.
The fuck just happened?
I don't know, but there was gunfire up there.
Son of a bitch. Thanks for watching my ass.
Of course.
Goddamn wolf.
How
Go ahead and
hard
take that,
about
turn
you?
it in. Not too
Careful, I was
bad.
pretty sure they just killed Eli.
Oh,
Yeah, not
motherfucker,
to do
really?
it in no way.
I'm going to get your horse. Stay here. I got your horse, Eli. I got your horse. You here safe at camp? Call the medics if you can. Josh, you heard those shots, right?
Yep.
Yeah, those shots were the ones that took down Eli, I'm pretty sure.
Not surprised. Hope he'll pull through.
Everyone get a 3K if you can.
I could take one.
You got one?
Nope. I got a pot though.
What's the number?
224.
Smoke that. Eli, brother, stay with me.
I knew it. Had a feeling something was gonna pop off.
Yep.
Yeah, this is not the fucking. This was not what should have happened. This is not the person you shoot.
Now he's walking around on the roof of the house.
Of their house?
Yeah, just saw somebody up on the roof.
All right, we're gonna move Eli somewhere safe. Bring his
Alright.
horse into camp if you can.
Alright.
All right, I'm gonna drop Eli. Eli, have you alerted any medics? Fuck. How's that herd coming out? Did you finish it?
Yeah, I just gotta sell it now.
All right, once we get Eli up, we can ride down
Yeah,
with you.
I'm not worried. Yeah, well, not worried about it.
As much as I don't want to give them the high ground, they already got it. So just try and stay as low as possible. This is a steep hill. We can use the ground against them.
I'm just
Gotcha.
confused as to why, if that guy's not with them, why the hell he's protecting their shit and climbing all over it.
Yeah.
He's definitely a god of some sort, and I don't know Eli. It sounded like fucking shotguns went off. I don't know what happened.
Hopefully, mate ain't cheating.
Oh shit.
Yep. I'm gonna send a letter to Mr. McCoy.
Smart, smart.
Man, we don't have a hitch right here anymore.
I just used
Careful,
the
Josh.
My bad.
used one of
Yeah,
the
I'm
trees.
just gonna scoot him up here.
Thank you, I appreciate you.
I hear hooves. Yeah.
Stay with Eli. I'm gonna look for him.
I see him.
Hello?
Over here.
Hello, doctor?
You doctor? Come on in. He's over here on the rock.
We don't know what happened. This is our friend, and we heard gunshots. And I rode by, found his horse, and I found him on the ground.
Up that
You
way.
still with us, mister? Oh, I can see. Yeah, it looks like you got shot. Track those bullets out your head really fast. It usually hurts worse on the way out than it does on the way in. Sorry about that. Yeah,
No. Damn, what the hell was that?
Eli.
I feel perfectly fine.
Thank you,
now.
Doc.
You're a miracle woman, miss.
Thank you.
Thank you.
101.
Like my PO number?
Yes, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, travel safe out there. Watch out for them wolves.
Thank you so much. I heard it before.
Yeah, yeah. Man, but shoot first, ask questions later.
Yes, sir.
Nothing. Check the camp. You weren't there. I thought of the horse, so I rode back, realized that look where the horse came from, and then I found you. So I just grabbed you, put you on my horse, brought you back here, grabbed your horse, and then that was that. So that way you didn't get nothing stolen from your horse.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that, brother. Appreciate it. I'm gonna get that dude. I'm gonna get him.
That guy just started a war. Like what did he do? Do you
Yeah,
remember
so
much?
like, I can faintly remember. All I remember is telling him for a second time that he better quit pointing the scope of his gun at me. He said he enjoys the scope. And then I thought to up my guns, so I was about to up, and then that's when he shot me, and I guess he hit me.
Damn.
So
He
yeah,
was
I'm
just
gonna
quick
get
for
him.
the shot.
He pulled a quick draw. He had his quick draw already. I was caught lacking. But I didn't get him.
Makes me think it
All
was a
right,
street
all right.
sniper.
Now, well, I will pass this off to Mr. McCoy. Let him know the whole situation developed. You know how he's been kind of sketched to us, and how you ended up taking a bullet, and that this isn't really a good start to a neighborly relationship on their behalf. And you know what? Maybe there's a statement saying that we could have done a little better, but I think we were pretty friendly given
Uh,
the circumstances.
Even offered to invite him to a party. Essentially.
Yeah, that Duval guy, he who was that? When I tried lifting my head and I started, getting lightheaded before I fainted, I seen the Duval guy like run off, chase to like look over to that other dude, and he was gone in the wind, and then the Duval dude kind of ran into his house. So essentially, I don't think for real that they're acquainted, but
Well,
it can all be an underplay for the overplay.
well, whoever that guy is and whatever he was doing by their property, he certainly created bad relations for their neighbors. That's for sure.
Most definitely. I got me a fish to put on the fryer, so I'm gonna have to find him.
Speaking of, though, Eli, despite the
Yes, sir.
circumstances, it is a pleasure to meet you. I am Josh Adams. This is my third day here.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Eli Da Vinci. And right
what-
now, I'm on a man hunt.
I get
Yeah,
that.
this is one of our new camp jacks. He's a good man. Josh, you're a good man. I'm glad you joined us. So I hope you stick around.
Glad to be here.
Most definitely, most definitely. Good family you're here with, for sure. I tell you that much.
So far, the
And
best
as
I've
you
had.
see, I'll nearly die to defend them. You know.
Yeah, like I said, despite the circumstances.
Well,
I
Glad you're
appreciate
okay,
you,
though.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
am. I thought we were gonna lose you for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, after I heard the gunshots, I saw him running around on top of the roof over there. So somehow he got on the roof of the house.
he was on the roof.
Yeah, he ran back and someone was, I'm not sure if it was him 100%, but there was somebody on top of that roof when we got you over here.
And it wasn't the guy in the white, right?
Yeah, it looked, honestly, it did look like a white coat.
Oh yeah, that's the dude, that Duval guy. So like my faint memories of before my head hit the snow all the way, the Duval guy kind of like ran like towards him and was looking, and then he took back away into his house, and then that's when I passed our way out, and then I woke up faintly when the brother had grabbed me. Brother Buck grabbed me, and then I fell back out.
Gotcha.
Well,
So you
if
don't think Duvall and that guy are together then?
No, I honestly really don't. Not despite him saying that he wasn't with them.
Yeah,
I just don't feel that he is the way that his actions were that I could faintly remember.
gotcha.
So he could be
Strange.
acting
Still
of his
keep
own
your eyes
accord, huh?
peeled on them. They're still
Yeah,
suspect.
for real. That could be. Yeah, anything could happen now.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm still not gonna shoot him, but knowing that he acted, thinking that he's not with me, I'm more inclined to shoot him should he keep acting that
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I'm gonna shoot and ask questions. Never.
way. Fair enough.
Yeah, let me get it going. I got some fish to fry. I gotta find one.
All right, you need
All
me?
right,
You
brother.
let me
You be
know.
safe.
Most definitely.
Good
I'm gonna
luck.
walk this herd down.
I'm gonna come with you so that way. Josh, you want to come with us?
I'll keep an eye on camp. Make
Stay
sure
safe.
some
I'll
chores
try
are
not to
done.
be. All right, I'll make sure that we're not too long, so that way we'll come back to you quick. All right.
All right, all right.
All right. Try
Good
not
luck.
to wander off too far, because if you're not here, I'm gonna go looking for you. All right.
Gotcha. Stop 300. Heck yeah. I got this. Huh? Use that when they get back. Mate probably popped off a shot and then booked it. Oh yeah, if you happen to be stream snapping me, please don't. Stream snappers aren't cool. Victim.
I don't think they're wrong. Your weapon is wrong.
I just want to talk.
Ah, didn't even see you there. Talk about
How
what?
are you?
I'm alright. How about you?
I'm not the best. Did you see what happened earlier?
Was that you who shot Eli?
I had no choice. That's what I'm here to talk about.
Okay.
That's why I got my hands up.
Well, here comes
Just wanna talk.
one of the owners. Hey, Sam.
What's going on?
Evening.
Hello, hello.
You decide to finally come box with us?
What you doing, buddy? Are you gonna talk or?
I'd answer them.
Everything all right, pal? You don't need to
What's
keep your
going on,
hands
buddy?
up.
Sorry, I'm here. I'm
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, you don't need to keep your hands up, buddy. We're friendly.
Just want to talk about the whole Eli thing.
That's kind of what we're wondering. Something ain't sounding kosher with stories here.
All
Yeah,
I'm gonna
them-
say is he came up aggressive. And me, I acted in self-defense.
Okay, is there a
Hey.
man in a white suit over there
Where?
at your house? Am I able to talk to him at all?
Over there.
Probably not at this time.
Okay, well, I'd like to talk to him at one point just because I think he's got information for a question I could have, and you're welcome to be there. No, I understand what you're saying. Now, I do want, now that we have a moment to talk to each other, I do want to say, you know, standing right on the hill, looking directly at us, pointing rifles at us. I mean, the binoculars is kind of fine. We was doing dance ops and stuff. And, you know, I guess if you really gotta watch us, then binoculars and a dance off is the preferred way. Preferably the rifles is what I'm trying to say. You know, outside of my friend and I here, we're more experienced ranchers, and then we got the owners who are experienced ranchers. But we got a lot of camp jacks, which are newer ranchers around here, and your behavior is kind of spooping them out, and it's kind of twisting my arm. You know what I mean?
You scared
It's-
a few of them tonight, to be completely honest about it.
Yeah, I'm not trying to, press you. I'm not trying to go see your property or something, but I do have to at least address something that's scaring my colleagues. You know what
Our
I mean?
workers, you know.
I can't just
It ain't my
ignore
job
that.
to scare. So if I did, my bad. I'm sorry.
And that may have been
But,
why Eli was a little upset because he saw you pointing the rifle at us and at him, and he was very upset. I'll be honest with you, sir. You guys are new around here. Eli's not the type of person you want to point a rifle at.
Yeah, he's pretty short-tempered, but he's a very good and loyal person once you do get to know him.
well, yeah, he came up with his
Yeah, I figured.
sawed-off style.
Yeah, we need to all have a sit down, the bosses of everything here, and
Which isn't me.
hash
I'm
some
just a
stuff out.
foreman.
Yeah,
We
we're
got
just
owners.
workers.
We
Yeah.
got owners that I think would be good to talk to. Who the hell runs things over there? I don't know. I don't know much about you guys, and that's also part of what's worrying people is the people asking questions like, "Who are these people? What do they want?" And I don't got no answers. Anytime I try talking to you, I was just told to go away. And I'm respectable. If you don't want me on your property, I'm not going to argue that. That's your decision. But you see the situation it puts me in, especially with the interactions. You know what I mean? And I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to press you. I'm not trying to push you. And I apologize if you feel pressed by us. But our guys were definitely concerned that
They were
a little more
on
than
edge,
watching
to
was
say
going
the
to
least.
happen.
Yeah.
You
I
said this
didn't-
was about property.
What?
That was the conversation that was had earlier with with Miss Rain, I believe, or something like that. I'm not quite sure if that's the right name. I
don't know,
met her
I don't know
in
what it is,
passing,
right?
but she said something about being the owner of the house over there earlier, and that we may be close to the property line or something. I told her she would have to talk to our owners.
Next thing you know, we got a front line posted up right on our property edge with a guard posted right on it, posting rifles at us.
Yep.
It seemed more like an invasion than a moving in.
Again, you said this was about property.
No, I didn't say this was about property. I said he was patrolling the line and it scared my people because we're not
I was
used
just
to
staying
being
up for
watched.
him.
Well, there was a few times where it got a little close, but that's neither here nor there. The problem was that you was pointing rifles at us. That's the problem. Like I said, the binoculars, the dancing, that wasn't no problem. I mean, I was annoyed
And
by you
I
patrolling
heard
the hill. but-
shots flying.
Yeah, we're over here
Yeah,
bucking
I was
around.
teaching everybody how to quick draw. I'm from the south, so Josh here has never learned how to quick draw. You want to learn how to quick draw? I'll teach you how to quick draw too.
I
Gunfighting's
know how to
popular
quick
where I'm
draw.
from. Hell yeah, you a
Quick
proper
draw on
gunfighter.
Eli.
You know,
Boy,
don't
heard.
want to talk about that. I'll be honest. I don't know what happened there. I don't. In my position here, I've got a close friend who was gunned down, but I know that close friend, and I know that he felt threatened. So if you felt threatened by his behavior, I'm seeing where 2 and 2 adds up, and it sounds like you were just quick there. So I'm not trying to gun you down or hold you accountable for it, but I am saying that some of Eli's behavior may have been explained by the edginess that was brought to our camp by the presence and the patrolling and the
Honestly,
bordering
might
and the
be
rifling and the
scoping
Just
us
got
out.
that aura.
yeah, I guess so. And it didn't help
I
that a
wasn't
lady
trying to.
came in and told us that we might have to be made to move. I mean,
It
how
just
how
all
for
kind
all
of
we know.
I don't know no
coincided.
lady.
It just seemed weird. You know what I mean? We're not saying you do. You can keep repeating it. It
If
doesn't
you're a
make it any
string
different.
snapper, hit
You
The
X.
fact of it is, it all coincided together. So it's just when puzzle pieces of a puzzle click. You know.
that's that's basically it. You know, we were given XYZ, but not told what order it came in, and we were just told that it might be made to make us move. And if you're saying
And
you
then
don't
next
know
thing
no
you know,
lady,
we've got a border
that's fair.
patrol watching us through binoculars and a rifle scope. So it's just strange. That's all we're saying.
Yeah.
We're not here to
And
cause no issues. We're just trying to get
The
some work
reason I
done.
came here is because I didn't want there to be any issues.
I mean, I think based off of some events tonight, there does need to be a meeting between heads bigger than us, paychecks bigger than us.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest with you, I'm not living with someone looking on that hill watching everything I do. I'm sure we can
I
get to
won't be
know
there
each
all the
other.
time.
Well, I don't want you there half the time. No offense. So that's why
So
I'm saying I think people may need to meet. And if you don't know the lady, that's fine. That's honestly, that's why I started with wanting to talk to the guy in the white suit. Because from what it sounds like, the guy in the white suit's the guy that has all the questions and answers that I need.
I don't know him neither.
Okay, well, I have a feeling you're just gonna not know anybody I relate to,
It's a
which
little weird
also
that
adds to
you're
the
working on a
suspicion. You
property
know,
for people you don't know.
I mean, I'm a good, honest like a law-abiding citizen, but I'm not a sheriff. You know,
Not fucking stupid.
I've gunned 2 people down on that hill just for coming in and attacking our property. All right, I defend my land just like you defend your land. That's what I'm saying. It's just I would prefer we could all be friends, but I don't get to be the one who makes the decision if we're all friends. And respectfully, I don't think you do neither.
You
And
don't
that's the
think
bosses.
we punch
The
hard
bosses
is
decide if
a
we're friends
freaking
or not.
aggressive
So that's why I
taunt,
say
would it?
maybe everyone needs to sit down, get to know each other, figure out who knows where, who does what makes everyone happy. Because honestly, there's no reason why we can't all coexist and cope. And it would probably save people a lot of money and resources if you didn't have to patrol your neighbors.
Yeah.
I think we should reconvene soon.
Sounds good.
We'll probably do that, and I'm glad you're seeing a positive light to the idea of further conversation. Is there something I can call you? It doesn't have to be a name.
Call me B.
B?
Yeah.
All right, B.
Cool. Sounds good.
As far as I'm
Alright.
concerned, as long as none of my guys are getting shot, I don't really see a problem. But if I'm being honest with you, you did just gun down the owner of that camp, so that might be a problem for them.
Yeah.
Well, if he comes at me again, I'll have to see what I do.
That's up to you, B. I don't control you. You're your own man. And you're always welcome to come down and box here.
Yeah,
Or
always
party.
welcome to come down and warm up and have a cocoa, hang out, box. We like to just kick it and
You
have
got
some
Coke?
fun every now and then. No, cocoa. Hot cocoa.
Oh,
I got a reefer.
I'm too old for Coke, buddy. I did that now, I'd probably keel over by the fucking fire.
fair enough.
I'm pushing 60 years old, friend.
Yeah, well, maybe when my contract's up, I'll come down.
Alright, buddy. We'll be here. Careful calling your horse in around here, too. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
best to look at this broken stump when you're over this way. They like to fly.
Yep.
But I think I
Yeah,
see
a
yours.
couple times.
Be careful, man. Watch out for them wolves. Oh,
seems
chore
like a productive-
time.
What
that
are we
seemed like
at?
a productive conversation.
270.
All right.
Oh, and you should also take a memory if you can, just so that 'cause my memories don't capture what I say. So I only heard what you said and he said, you know?
Okay, so since I got OC, memory is basically stream of video, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, then I'm streaming.
Sorry, our voice boxes don't work
Yeah,
when
I
we're
get
doing
you.
chores.
I get you. But yeah, I'm streaming. Have been all day. So that definitely got caught
Good.
in 4K.
Yeah, I just clipped it myself.
All right, that's all good, you know, and that's the thing. Like, the reason why is we just want, to a certain degree, while we're all playing the character, you know, there does need to be at least a community trust between, like, the player of each character.
Yeah.
So, you know, if it does come down to a he said, she said, I'd rather just have the proof from Mr. McCoy, so that way he knows we're not.
Multiple sides of everything. Yep.
Yeah.
Nope, I got it too. So, you want me to send it to you at some point, or?
No, I don't need to hold it or nothing, but just in case it ever comes up, we all
Alright.
got it. We can be like,
Yeah.
hey,
And
you
I
know,
can
nobody
probably
did nothing
provide
to fix.
timestamps.
I just,
Alright.
it's a weird
Curtains up,
situation.
whoever
man.
wants to do
Yeah.
it.
You know what I did learn from that conversation though?
What?
Yeah.
That man was very eager for drugs.
Yeah, no shit. You hear that? Soon I said coca, man. He was like, "You got coke?"
Yeah.
So they're
Yeah,
they're
he was-
they're a criminal family, or
Yeah,
he's
that's no
definitely
law
is,
abiding
so,
citizen. Yeah, he's a criminal for sure.
yeah.
For sure.
So y'all got to get you some of these motherfuckers, cause these are fun and you can pick them back up.
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they are pretty.
All right, I'm gonna do my chore real quick.
Yeah, yeah. I checked out.
I hit that barrel lid from right here with one. Well, that's kind of where I'm at. You don't need to aim at us, buddy. Like, if we were that worried, we would have shot you by now.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean spook everyone. Yeah, cause he
Ah,
had
well,
Arthur on
apparently.
edge. Arthur, I swear to God, Arthur was about to fucking lose his shit. Either take
Yeah.
off running or charge the guy. I wasn't quite sure.
Yeah, no,
For
I feel
sure.
like there was a lot of people. Even I was kind of getting. I was like, man, this guy's been spooking us too long. Remember how long
Yeah.
the Hernandez cased us before his backup arrived?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was waiting for too.
Very suspicious, though.
We gotta be careful. Like I said, I have the utmost respect for Eli and everything, but we can't let him drag us into shit either.
That's why I said it needs to go between the bosses. It can't be us.
Yep.
It can't be him. No.
No, I'm all for backing him up and that kind of shit if he's under full-blown attack or whatever it may be, but you know, this seems like a them squabble at the moment.
I'm just glad fucker didn't come up here blasting.
Yeah, because you were by yourself there for a second.
Yeah.
He waited for us to leave and then came up here and went straight to Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I was worried something was gonna happen. And then when I saw someone with the hands up, I was like, they got Josh with his hands up
Yeah.
right now. It's like I'm gonna kill whoever that is.
Yeah, that's exactly. I pulled my rifle out and zoomed in and was like, okay, well,
If my hands were up and saw y'all coming up over my shoulder, I would have just flopped.
Yeah,
That way y'all have that
that
line
would
of
have been a
sight.
good idea. Yeah, the second you would have flopped, I would have started shooting.
Beautifully thought out. Still though, fucker suspicious as fuck.
Yeah,
I
no,
hear
it was,
gunshots.
it was.
definitely he's something. I bet Eli's probably killing his ass, to be honest.
Here's the
Yeah, I'm not going
opening.
over there for that
How many reefers you got there?
one. I got a couple more in my saddlebag. Why you want?
Yeah.
Something to settle the nerve. All right.
Got a rake in your hand there, Josh.
Ah, not surprised.
It's like pretty much every time you do chores. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
No, I was just enjoying last week. No, you know what? And after that conversation, I at least feel like we know him. At least I got something to call him. You know what I mean? I don't
Well,
just
see, and what was cool too is like, well, maybe after I'm off duty, I'll come down. So that, you know, that just kind of shows too.
I told you he wanted the box.
Yeah, you can see it.
I think he
that
wants
guy-
anything aggression related.
I agree with you. That guy's bloodthirsty. He's got problems. I can imagine.
He was waiting for a reason to quick draw there when you started talking about it. He backed
Yeah.
up.
Honestly, I think he thought I was in charge or something because he came up to me with like, I want to talk. And I didn't really say much except for talk about what until y'all came up, really.
There's Eli.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Howdy.
Is that you, Eli?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no. Hey, what's
How you
up?
like the horse?
Looks nice. Looks
Looks
familiar.
familiar at all?
Over
Yeah,
here.
it does.
There's a chicken nugget outside of my house out there.
Outside of your camp?
Yeah, there's a chicken nugget down that way, dipped in a bunch of ketchup, I think it may be, or hot sauce, maybe.
Aggressive because he kept pointing the rifle at us.
Yep. He came over and said I was trying to make a deal. I said, "Oh yeah, let me find out your name. Buster Scruggs is his name."
That explains B.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking too. He gave us B a little bit ago.
Yep.
Oh, that's what he said. Your name? His name was B.
Yeah, he's like, he ain't gonna give us a
That's
name, but
crazy.
he's like, you can call me B.
Well, he's a chicken nugget, and like I told him, we're 1 for 1 now. So what you want to do? You want to dance with the devil, or you want to go on about your merry way? So now it's time for me to do some ranching, get my money.
Right? Hell yeah.
I hope he stays safe over there, and I hope nothing more escalates out of it. I hope everything's all chill between him now. But at the same time, I told him, I was like, hey man, you're gonna want to meet with you want your boss? And he's like, I don't work for Man in the White Coat or Miss Rain Duvall. He said he didn't work for nobody. So I was like, okay, whatever. I was like,
He said her name though.
No, he just denied that. He was like, Odin was
I don't
like,
know, no Miss Rain or whatever.
Yeah, he said something like that, and then so we were like, all right, you don't work for anybody, but whoever owns that joint needs to have a meeting with all the other ranchers around here so we can stop. You know, we either need to decide if we're gonna be neighborly or not. You know.
Yeah, definitely. 'Cause I mean, I got like about 30 shotgun shells and about 116 express rifles. So I can empty out my pockets and keep bullets if I have to. Either way, I'm cool with it. But I just had to get my get back. He came riding on my property. He came down that hill and put a foot on my property, and I smoked his ass.
I told him, I was like, yeah, I was like, you just killed one of the owners of the ranch camp over there. I was like, that's definitely gonna be a problem.
Yeah, especially once my brother Mooski finds out, he's gonna be pissed. So the dude's better to stay his ass away from here.
Yeah,
I don't mind squashing it as men, but just don't point no gun at me, you know?
Yeah, there ain't no need for that shit.
I think the doctor's riding it right now. Mr. White Street.
Let me take his horse over there. Oh, you motherfucker.
Yeesh.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Right now,
Karma is a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Well, that confirms two things for me. One, there is a man in the white suit up at that house, and two, he does know Mr. Buster Scruggs,
Yep.
because he didn't ride out for Elijah, but he rode out for Buster Scruggs. Yeah, I'm feeling that too, Josh. You know what? You know what stresses me out the most? We have this hostile takeover moving right beside us. Mr. McCoy goes down to Saint fucking Denis.
Right?
Right, and Mr. Walker's nowhere to be seen either.
Freaking
Yeah.
Arthur Brennan and I made a trip down to Saint Denis earlier and didn't even see him.
Yeah, I don't know. He might have been doing newspaper stuff, but all I know is that some things are getting a little risky around here, and it's either we're either gonna boil down and we're going down from here, and things are gonna be chill, or things are about to blow up.
So we're about to
Here's
boil over.
hoping it's chill. Otherwise, I better work on my aim.
Well, I think we made it pretty clear. You know, we don't want no beef. We're just good, honest ranchers.
Yeah, I started getting a little irritated there. I was tired
Nah.
of the smart ass remarks, so I got a little smart ass myself there. I apologize.
No need to apologize. That's the thing. What do we fucking do here? There's no
Yeah.
cooperation. There's
I'm
no.
not gonna be talked down to by a motherfucking kid. You guys are fucking 30 years younger than me. Most of y'all ain't gonna be talked to like I'm an idiot.
No,
You know,
absolutely. He was
especially by
fucking.
some dumb motherfucker pointing guns at my people.
Who has
He
no
was out of
idea what they're
alignment.
getting into.
You
I'm
could
a
tell
nice
he had
man
nothing.
by soul, but my heart can kill us just as fast.
You can tell he had nothing to say once I was like, the problem was you pointing the fucking gun at us.
Yeah, for real. That's not cool regardless. Like, especially when we know you had B-Nox. Like, it's different if we would have never have seen you pull B-Nox. Okay, yeah, you're just watching. It is what it is. But the fact that you're switching back and forth, every time you did that, we didn't know who was going to get hit. It could have been any one of us at that point that was going to take a bullet, you know, and that's not okay with people. You know, me and, like he said, me, Buck, probably you, Josh, we've been around this kind of shit. It happens. But it obviously spooks some of the fucking newer camp jacks, you know, and that can cause problems for work ethic and work morale around here and everything else. So,
Longevity of employment, like these guys
yeah,
are
for
new.
sure. Yeah, exactly. This could have scared off people for all we know.
Yeah, no, I told him, we told him that, and even then, like even for the experience we all got, you know, it's like that still put me on edge. It was like I was prepared. I was ready to fire at any point.
My nerves were
Horse coming
trembling.
through.
So much. They probably just took the road.
I don't hear them anymore.
Yeah, it sounded like a road.
Yep.
Could've
Looked
been
like
the
they
road.
cut right through our trees right here.
Oh no. You know, he could at least tell Mr. Whitecoat that I wanted to speak with him. I just wanted to
Yeah.
ask. Like, the only thing
That's
I
all
was
I'm
gonna
saying.
ask was, was Eli telling the truth there? Like, is this guy part of you? Is he some contractor? And you know what? We also got the answer for. Maybe I'll come down when my contract's up.
When I'm off
He's-
duty or whatever. Yeah,
he
exactly.
said
He
his
works for
contract-
him. Like I said, something didn't smell fishy, Buck. I'm old enough to know a bit better than that when it comes to people.
No,
Stories
well-
not lining up very well. I got a pretty good gut.
It's bothering me that you're absolutely right, but I don't know how. You know what I mean?
Yeah, whole
like,
ordeal
I-
did feel sus.
There's parts of my life you don't know everything about, my friend.
No, it's not that. It's not how you're right. I know you're right here, but I don't know how you're right in the essence of like
Yeah.
what's wrong. What are they not telling the truth about? 'Cause
Yeah,
I mean, like
there's something up for sure.
even with the little information we got, it's like you're still probably lying through all that.
Well, exactly how much of it was true and what wasn't, you know.
Yeah.
Arthur, how do you
Oh,
always
my
get so
hand.
good on this? Oh, there we go. It is pretty nice. It's like sunbathing.
You're in the weirdest fucking sitting stance on my screen.
And you don't see me as a star? I'm starring.
Nah, you're like crouched, looking at the ground, and it looks like you're pillaging.
Both of you are laying in like the same position in my eyes.
Yeah, I'm just a little more spread eagle than him. Okay, let me
I'll
fix it.
take your word for it.
I'll fix it.
There we go.
I'm pretty much in the same position as you.
Heck yeah.
Just the other direction.
Hey, man.
What a day for you know what's crazy, Owen? This is the time the owners are normally in.
That's exactly what I was telling some of the other guys. I was like, usually Johnny's actually ridden in by now. Or they might have been taking a break, left county for a couple days.
Oh, don't tell them to get into the fire there.
Here comes somebody.
You see them? Or you hear them?
No, but I hear more hooves.
Yeah, someone's in town.
Ah, man. When they get back, I'll do it. Come on, guys. Come on. wonder what's going on.
That's not a police officer. That's not my business. But I still think it would be better. This is Mr. Jake McCoy, the owner I was telling you about. There's another owner that's not in just yet. That's Mr. Johnny Walker. Both of them, I'm sure, would be happy to talk to you. They're not afraid of who they are or like not hiding. They don't. I'm not saying you're afraid of who you are, but they don't hide themselves. And you have a reason to hide yourself. You're on a contract work right now. I fully respect that. But all I'm saying is, I think, and part of what have just happened is part of why I think it would be beneficial for all the leaders to maybe come together and ensure neighborly disputes aren't as common as they seem to be. And I do want to say I made a peculiar observation of a white man, a white suit man, riding down from the home towards Kota. So I think if he's not the man in charge and there's someone else in charge, they at least need to talk about it. But someone who's in charge should probably someone.
What's happening? What's your name, partner? My name's Jake.
This is B.
You can call me B.
B. From
And
the
this
bees.
is
Yeah,
so
just
we've
B.
Do you work for the bees, or are you just a solo bee?
You gotta have.
So
Well,
anyone
so
else's
you-
face tingle?
You guys are yellow and the golden black, right? And the strawberry.
Man, my name's just B.
But you don't rock the colors of the golden black.
there you go,
No.
Josh. That's probably gonna help.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say there's a fella.
It's not
named
like
B.
a family thing. This is what I'm called.
Oh, okay,
It's
yeah.
no, his name is just his name is probably something else, but he has introduced himself as B to us.
So do you have disputes with our camp here, or what are you doing here?
I'm just here. I was trying to say, since y'all know Eli pretty well, the camp's near here, and he's not willing to talk to me. I was wondering if you would talk to him. 'Cause I don't want there to be any, tension. And if I can't talk to him and work something out, yeah.
You want us to work out your business with Eli for you?
All the best you got old again, huh?
Yeah, got a limp leg.
I'll be
Not
happy to say
surprised.
something to him, but he did come over here
I
after
don't make it up
everything
here
and
long
said,
after that.
Yeah.
as of right now, it's evens, and I don't know if he's gonna stick to that. And I don't speak for Eli. I will go clarify with him if there's any more qualms, or if he'd be willing to talk to you himself, so you can have a verbal conversation without messenger. But I
You
will.
want peace, or what do you want as an outcome?
Peace.
Peace. Okay. Well, that can be arranged, I'm sure. With a little agreements and some handshakes.
Just not
Maybe
what I want right now.
I don't know the history, but I'm sure the outcome of peace is something that we all try to keep up here in Coulter. So.
No, he just wrote in right as you did, so I haven't got him yet. I'll talk to him after once we can
handles
have
all
a.
the books of foreman here at the ranch, so he kind of manages stuff while I'm around or when I'm gone.
Right.
But he'll fill me in.
And I do acknowledge and appreciate our previous conversation that we had. As far as I'm concerned, there's no problems between you as an individual and us. And like I said, that and it's just it was some weird stuff, and we gotta. I really do think it'd be good if people met together and at least talked it out, because whatever you guys are doing up there, I don't care. I don't give a flying bad about it. I'm here to ranch. I like to ranch. Everybody here's here to ranch. We all just want to ranch.
Yeah, we're
If
friendly.
any-
We don't rob. We only hire fellers with clean records. We only attack if attacked. So
Now, You
Unless you provoke us, you
keep
don't need to worry
seeming to
about us at
think
all.
that I'm working up there, like for the folks up there.
Well, it'd be weird if you're not, because you were on that property, right? And you did mention that you had a contract. And you did mention
Didn't
that you
say
couldn't
with
come
who.
down a box.
I wonder if someone got a
Pardon?
hit on him. I
Didn't
wonder
say
if it's
with who.
me. If it's me who
What
has
was
the
that?
hit.
One more time.
He said he didn't say with who.
Oh,
Well, I like to think a lot about lots of things. I'm a pretty intelligent person. Have you ever heard of an extraterrestrial? It's what I'm calling a foreign invader from out in the stars. And trust me, in the future, I imagine people will be crediting me for a lot of scientific envisionments. You may not have said that you're working for them, but with the clues of you being in a guarded defensive position on their property, admitting that you have a contract, and knowing that there's people over there now because they also came and introduced themselves to us, I can only assume that you're guarding the property of the new people who came in. So you're right, you didn't mention nothing to me, you didn't admit nothing to me. It is my assumption that you work for them.
well, and it just so happens that the day they move in, we start having trouble in Coulter. Whereas before, we were all unified, kind, polite, and peaceful. So, not hard to put two and two together and triangulate the situation.
We can talk more later.
That's fair. I don't want to put no pressure on you being. I'll make sure to get the
All we
lowdown
want-
for Eli, and I will come up there with my hands surrendered, and I'll wait on that hill for you to come talk to me, and then I'll let you know what's going on if that works for you. Or you can come stop by whenever it's convenient for you, and hopefully I have information.
Sure, tell them up there, hey, listen, everyone up here just wants peace. We just want to make money. We don't want drama. We came up here in Coulter for a reason, so that we can be peaceful, make a bunch of money without being disturbed, and that's all the men here want. So, qualms between this and that and whatever, we're just not interested. We would love to be your friends. In fact, I told the owner of that, the lady, that bought it, I forget her name, she has a weird name, Valera, area, something with a B. I told her, she's like, hey, we might have to move you off of that camp area. And I said, why wouldn't you want 12 men that you know are honest, responsible, hardworking, and protective, between you and the road? And she didn't seem too interested in that, which is, I guess, fine, but there's just no reason to come up in the culture and have any drama. This is the most peaceful place in all of Canada, and we want to keep it that way.
No reason, regardless of affiliation, we can't all work for Coulter and keep this place rid of bullshit.
We don't have law up here really either, so when it comes to the frontier justice, we kind of have to handle it on ourselves. So the more people we have in cahoots with one another, rather than pinned between two allied camps and not me or whatever, there's just no reason to not be friends. It's in everybody's best interest to just get along.
Sorry about this, old Bessie.
Respects. That's what we're after. I know almost every one of the men here that work want that same outcome. Just make a bunch of money and be peaceful. So, I hope you relay that to your camp. That's our plan. I realize that.
Yeah,
We mean it. We really do mean it. Our reputation here is good, and we're gonna keep it that way. So. Yeah, man, no problem. Thanks.
I didn't think it was.
I'll be back at some point.
Have a
Stay
good night,
safe.
B.
Alright, I'm gonna
You
go
too,
lay
you
back
too.
down.
Alright, Joe. Lord, you fucking I don't know, I think he said so.
Josh, you say you're going to take a nap?
Lay down.
Oh, he's just laying down, okay.
Oh, yeah. He likes this rock. This is Josh's rock.
Nice.
Yeah, be Mount Josh now.
All right, so to give you kind of a rundown,
What the fuck?
that hill up
Yeah.
there, just near the edge of our property line, since you probably left in Saint Denis, was patrolled by B over there for 3, 4, 5, for hours. For hours. It was for a long time. And without patrolling, it didn't really bother us. I mean, it spooked a couple of new camp jacks, but it drew the attention of a couple of us older, ranchers. But at the same time, nobody was really bothered by the patrolling. He looking at us with binoculars. Now we looked at him with binoculars, so there was a dance off. It
Had a
was
couple
all
boxing matches.
yeah, it was all relatively good in games. We had a boxing match right in front of this man, right? Like literally, like 3 of them. And the problem that came was when he would put away binoculars and pull out a rifle and aim at us. Now, we didn't escalate nothing. We kept our cool. I would just pull out my rifle and keep an eye on him. No, and I'm not aiming at him. He's aiming at us. Basically just keep an eye on him. No shots were really fired at us, so that's not a problem.
I mean,
But-
him and I waved at each other. Other than that,
They
yeah.
was waving a lot, but you can imagine that the occasional rifle pull spooked the already on edge ranchers of this ranch a little more than what needed to be done. So there was a few times after the boxing match, where we tried first before everything. Oda and I, when we first noticed him, we ride up. This man retreats back to what seems to be a defensive line in front of their property. I'm
It's
talking
an
a
encampment
fence.
with sheet metal on it. It's a defensive encampment that hasn't been on that fence line before.
Like it would be hard to push. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
What was
I've never
there?
seen Coulter.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, anyways, he retreats there. We talk. He's basically not interested. Tells us to keep our distance, and Oda and I kind of like, buddy, you're fucking watching us. We didn't say that, but like we were like, okay, but you're watching us. He didn't give us a name. He didn't give us no affiliation. He basically grunted at us during this interaction. And then we go through all the boxing matches, his patrolling and all that stuff. And after the boxing matches and him pulling his rifle out and people getting kind of on edge, I was like, all right, fuck it, I gotta do something. So I started walking up to him, and he ran away. I was like, okay, that answers that. So I walk back, we're talking, I'm smoking a pipe, he comes back. I put my pipe away, and I start walking up to him again. And I'm going to go a little bit out of character here just because this part gets a little dicey. I'm pretty sure he was not focused on his game, and he clicked accidentally. Because as I approached him, he didn't run away, but he fired a shot at me. The shot wasn't well aimed, it was hip-fired, and it went off into the ground. He didn't run after that, he just kind of froze. And before he fired the shot, we were staring at each other looking at rifles, like just staring. I twirled my pistols a little bit, like gave him a little show. And that's why I started walking up to him. Sorry, I missed that part. But after he fired the shot, I just pulled out my one pistol, walked up calmly to him. He didn't move, and I said, I'm going to assume that was an accident. And he said, to be honest, it was. So that was done with. I moved on from it. I put my pistol away. I looked at him. I said, you're welcome to come down and box with us. I know I saw you watching us box, and I'm assuming you like that. And he said, you guys are wild. And I said, yeah, we're cowboys. And then he didn't say nothing. So I was like, okay, well, if you want to come box, let us know. As I was walking away, he told me to keep my distance. I was like, all right, whatever. Like, you're on our property. Yeah. So that thing's kind of like de-escalated from there. But he's still patrolling, still kind of popping a rifle at us. We didn't really tell him to stop putting the rifle away because we were just kind of like ignoring him, letting him do his thing. We couldn't even get a name out of him. We're trying not to get hostile. We're trying not to get demands or escalate the situation. We're just trying to control it all.
Very clean.
Right? So we didn't even tell him to put his rifle away. We just, hey, you come over and box with us if you're gonna watch us. You know what I mean? He didn't do that. I don't know if he liked it. I think he did because obviously he's talking to us a little more. But then basically after that, Eli first came over, and before Eli came over, I went down and rode out to him because I heard a gunshot, and I was talking to him, and there was a guy like outside Eli's camp, and it was not bothering Eli, but he was like doing the same thing to us. And then when Eli came over here, he saw B up on our ridge and was like, hey, that's the same fucking guy that was bothering me I was telling you about. I was like, yeah, this has been kind of an ongoing situation. And B, for some reason, while Eli was here, pulled out his rifle and started aiming at us again. And obviously Eli didn't take too kindly to that. So we started telling Eli, we're like, yeah, this has been happening. Like, we invited him over to box. We're not really getting any information out of him. We told him the story about how people came in and told us that we needed to possibly move and they could make us move or all that weird shit. And Eli's kind of like, he wasn't happy about none of it. So Eli goes up and introduces himself, starts talking to people, comes back, and then he says basically like, hey, that guy's not really affiliated with them. They're called the Duvals. That's apparently owned by Rain Duval. There's another Duval guy in a white suit who I'm assuming some sort of like manager or leadership when Rain's not around. And this guy that's been bothering us, B, is apparently not a part of them at all. So we're like, wow, that's pretty weird. And then, sorry about that. Eli basically rides away. And then right after Eli rides away, we hear a bunch of shots go off, right? I run over to Eli's camp on my horse. Odin's doing a hood. Josh stays with Odin in the camp. Eli's not at his camp, so I run back. I notice a horse kind of out in the field, and I'm like, wow, that's weird. So I follow the
So
horse
far
tracks,
accurate.
and lo and behold, I find Eli's body in the snow. I quickly throw him on the back of my horse. I bring him over here. I throw him over on that rock. We secure him. We secure his horse. We bring it over here. Doctor comes, picks Eli up. And essentially from there on, Eli kind of like explained what he could to us, went his own way, and things kind of hit the fan. We were on edge for the next little while. Odin then decides to go sell his herd because by the time, like, when Eli left before he got killed, Odin just finished his herd. And then Eli died when Odin was about to sell. So Odin had to hold off for like 30 minutes due to this because we had to wait for Eli to get picked up because we were on.
The kind of shit that stops us from making good cash.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was trying to tell the camp jacks earlier, because a couple of them were kind of freaking out, and they, it was getting close to where like I wasn't sure if the one boy was gonna end up charging the man head on and just beat his ass, or if he was gonna run down the hill scared with his tail tucked. You know what I mean? It was one of them situations. Arthur, I believe, one of the younger boys. You can tell he's really fresh, and he hasn't been in county very long, and it was agitating him. You could tell he wasn't. He didn't like the rifle being pointed, and it was getting
in his
real close
defense,
to
it was an
where
agitating
it was gonna
situation.
blow up. Yeah, and it very much was.
Like I said, it bothered the camp jacks, the new ones, and even like it wasn't something that like put us on edge, like when Odin and I got circled by those bounty hunters. But it was certainly something where I had my rifle out most of the time and looking up that hill, just waiting when the shooting's gonna start. I'm surprised it never did.
Yeah, we
Definitely
were just
had my
waiting for
nerves
somebody to drop, and then
So, and then basically after Eli's down, we're all shitting our breeches. It's just at this point, it's basically just me, Odin, Josh, and Eli's have been around. Well, Eli says he's not too happy about nothing, and he's gonna get his. A little while passes by. Odin says his stuff. We kind of continue on with our life. We're on high alert. And as Odin and I are gone, we come back, and we see a man with here talking to another man, which we know one of them is Josh, and the hands are up. And we thought maybe someone came and tried to take Josh while we were gone. But it turns out it was B surrendering to Josh, saying he wanted to talk.
Yeah.
Josh waited until Odin and I get back. Odin and I get back. We start talking. We basically told him everything we're telling you. Hey, man, you fucking scared people here, and I didn't know if I was going to have to kill you or not. You know what I mean? And it was just a very bad situation, and I was like, it don't need to be like this. Like, we're neighbors. We need to decide if we need to be neighborly or not. And my whole part of that conversation, like, Odin and I were both talking to him, but we both basically stayed on the same point of you pointing a rifle while patrolling that at us and giving the warnings we were given was a scary mix of a whole situation. It spooked people, it put people on edge, and it wasn't a good start to a relationship. And I told him, and he said he killed Eli because Eli was being aggressive, and I was like, well, maybe you thought Eli was being aggressive because you were pointing a weapon at us, and Eli doesn't take kindly to that. You know what I mean? So he kind of understood. He kind of didn't really push the point, and he was just like, all right, I'm going to go broker deal with Eli. Well, like I said, Eli didn't take too kindly to nothing. He turned him into a chicken nugget.
And his horse.
came over and told us he dipped him in ketchup.
Yeah.
Or hot sauce.
And he basically just left him. But Eli also told us, this is 1-1 now. He said he told him, do you want to dance with the devil or do you want to call us evil? So I think Eli's going to be open to peace as long as there's no more further retaliation from B. Who, by the way, his name is Buster Scruggs.
There goes somebody with a white coat on right there.
Yep.
And that's
sounds
the...
like
That's the guy I wanted to talk to confirm everything that's going on.
They're gonna do everything they can to antagonize the fuck out of us.
Yeah.
And well, we're gonna have to give it the weekend to see how it is. But I do.
You
still
mean
think
like leading wolves right by our camp?
they're gonna do everything they can to get us kicked off the property? Well,
That's not suspicious.
I don't think
They would attack the
legally
wolves.
they have any grounds to just move our fucking camp. Their property's on the edge of our fucking property. I don't give a fuck if they have a shit little cabin at the top of it.
I think before anything happens and before anyone makes a movement, we need to pray to God, send in a request to the government, and ask them to redefine these borders. See if we can get this settled legally. If not, well, I'll be honest with you. With everything that's happened so far, I'm surprised only one person got shot. And if this keeps up, I'm not sure tomorrow's going to end with one person getting shot. It's probably
Because they had a lot of people. Well, here's some backstory now too. We come back earlier, and it was Wilkins and Daryl, I believe, here at camp. And it was right after we basically first ran into the lady and the one guy in a white coat. Basically, they said they saw a whole bunch of people over there doing like having a big meeting. Basically, they said it looked cultish because they were all kind of
yeah, I
wearing
heard
the
about
same
that.
headdresses or whatever. But it was probably just a gang meeting or a family meeting, you know what I mean? And they all wear the same shit. But regardless, there was about 12 or 15 of them total. They had about 4 or 5 guards on duty that were basically dressed the same way as the guy that we're having issues with. And then a whole bunch of other people in carriages and on horseback. So they've got a full ranch or family or whatever you want to call it around as well, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm. Fuck. I guess my dinner with Campbell and St. Denis was. Well, I believe in everything.
You're good. We kept everything down. Nothing truly happened. The
Yeah.
only shit that truly went down was with Eli, so.
That checks out.
All that being said, when B walked up to me, he acted as if he thought I was in charge.
You do kind of got that feel about you. I mean, if he was watching us and he looked at what I was doing, I'm pretty sure I put on gloves first and was like, we're fighting now. So he probably thinks of me as just some sort of wild savage.
He's like, that fucker definitely ain't in charge.
Well,
Me in charge,
Yeah, it
though?
was definitely a tense situation, but it was
And I
it was
maybe we
more,
coulda-
I don't know.
maybe I could have left him alone more, but I was really trying to extend an olive branch. And I know maybe, you know what? I'm thinking maybe we ought to just don't do that no more.
well, they're, like I said, I think they're gonna push us for a couple days, maybe the weekend. Then we're gonna make a peace with them, and that's gonna be that. That's my plan. If they don't want to do that, we're gonna go down and probably move down to that river spot, which is fine. We don't want to be camped next to a bunch of fucking criminal fuck-offs.
Yeah,
For
not if
sure.
they're gonna be like that. I just hope that they don't just follow us over there and keep fucking around though
They
afterwards.
won't do that, I don't think. I mean, people can only. It's just all we need to do is have a big conversation with us four and their 4 leaders or whoever that is, and just tell them. I mean, I think that what we just talked with B just a second ago was, what's he gonna do? You guys said you wanted to be peaceful. We're here to fucking rob you. Like, okay, whatever, man.
I wonder if I'm part of this.
We'll fucking.
I mean, he said us
We
four.
got plenty of guys to defend this camp, if need be. And
Yeah, for real.
That
Well, he
being
even
said,
said it
I don't know. I
himself.
gotta restock my munitions.
I can help you with that. But he said it himself. He don't got much sway. He said, I can only say so much.
I think he meant to us. I think he meant he
I
could
thought
only
he
say
meant,
so
like-
much to us.
Yeah, probably.
It's what I gathered from that was that he meant, you know, I can only tell you, you know, I can only say so much to you guys about this because I'm supposed to be secret. Oh yeah, we have no idea who you are or where you came from. Like, we never have anybody around here, and now you guys moved in, and all of a sudden there's a secret spy in our camp. Like, oh,
It's-
no fucking.
it's
Literally
Man a
for
mercenary?
hours at this point. Like it's literally since
Pardon?
basically
Pardon?
since you took off.
Is man a mercenary?
I don't know. He could be. What I'm finding weird though is that why are you being so secretive? Yet so fucking obvious. You're literally
Right.
sitting up on a hill looking at us for hours. Like, if you're supposed to be secretive, go hide in a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, or come down here and make friends with us.
That's what we
Yeah.
were hoping.
He would have learned a lot more if he just accepted
Especially
my
after we
boxing
started boxing,
Yep.
we were like, you know, well,
Well, that's
maybe
what I
this will
mean.
draw him down.
Some people really just, I mean, probably where they came from, they were hostile with every fucking camp around them. They just played that fucking game infinitely. Fuck that. Like,
Yeah.
Well, and that's what I tried to tell him. Regardless of affiliation, it doesn't mean we can't get along. Like, we'll keep our nose out of your business, you keep yours out of ours, and we go our own
Yeah.
fucking ways.
bingo.
You know, but we can still all work together to keep in the rest of the riff-raff out of this town as well.
Yeah, and that it's in their best interest to want to do the same. That's why I said, you know, it's in your best interest to have 10 men between you and the road that you can trust.
We're at
That's how
270.
this is gonna be.
But yet you just came up here.
That's rakes.
Alright, we got 300.
I think. Nobody here wants to do that. How did Wilkins and Daryl handle it? Pretty good. I mean,
They were slightly on edge too, but yeah,
they
everybody
weren't,
was just apprehensive, really.
I'm glad we had that little meeting with everybody beforehand, you know. 'cause
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to get fired up to the point where
I think Arthur is maybe newer to this environment of these counties. If he's used to the board games counties, you know what I mean? Like without all this stuff, he's probably thinking, you know, we're gonna get killed ASAP.
yeah.
I
So
sure
I-
was interested in the freaking card games.
Yeah.
Make sure, Josh, you're Arthur's buddy, so make sure to tell him, you know, hey, we're handling this, but in the way that is the most beneficial to every camp member here, and just on to keep his gun in his
Chin-
holster unless he has to.
And his chin up. Got you.
He did good. He was just, you could tell he was highly on edge. Like it could have went either way. Like I said, if a shot would have rang out, I don't know if he would have charged the guy or if he would have ran down the hill away from everything. You know, it was a sticky situation.
Yeah, it sounds like it, dang.
Yeah, with that, you never know. Like every time he raised it, me and Buck both just kind of clenched and waited to see who was gonna take the shot. You know,
Fuck's
Yeah.
sake, man.
because we were
What
all
are
out in
they
the open.
doing?
None of us were
What the
hiding
fuck are
from
they even
him,
doing
you
that
know.
to us for?
I don't know, and one of them literally, he's standing right there, like he could see the campfire perfectly. You know,
Yeah.
he's standing,
know
and
that.
we were all sitting around the campfire for a while, and then we'd go and boxed and just did ranch
our
shit, you know,
chore, yeah.
chores and everything else. You know, or
Bunny Boy
herding.
was in camp definitely from them, right? For sure.
That'd be my guess as well. Yeah.
Yeah, just trying to provoke us.
From what I understand, Bunny Boy might be Suit Boy.
That's kind of what I was wondering, because he
Suit
had a
boy?
white suit on or whatever.
The white
And I
suit
think,
guy that I told you I wanted to meet.
yeah, well, remember, boss, when we met that chick and that doctor, whatever, there at the creek, he had that white suit on, but he was in, you know, the doctor uniform. I wonder if it's the same too, because
It
they're always
is.
together.
I talked to him.
Okay, then yeah, that's exactly
don't-
who it is then.
I don't think that was Bunny Boy though, because well, it might have been. I don't know.
I
But
don't
they
know.
were cool
Yeah,
with us.
that's,
Yes,
that's
I mean
weird.
everyone's cool when they're out in public. It's
Yeah.
different when they're on their territory and thinking
Yeah.
she thinks that we're on their property. Fuck off.
That's
We've been
exactly
up here
what
for
she
fucking
said.
70 days.
Yeah,
Fuck,
she's
we
like,
went
I can
first.
put my decorations down on your guys' camp area, so you're in my property. And it's like, what?
That's
Huh.
dumb.
Heck, even
If
I
we-
arrived before then.
Yeah. If we can put a camp down, then that camp is our camp. So there's so much room up there. There's so much fucking room for them to fucking do whatever they want. They could run 2 ranches in that pasture.
Well, I'll
They
be
could run
honest.
they could run a ranch above their property. That's how
Yep.
much room they have.
Yeah, up on top right there is nice and flat.
I'm not inclined to give some bandits a camp, so that would hurt me greatly if we had to do that. I will do what's best for the camp, but I truly think, you know, we show tail, they're gonna come to the tail. You know what I mean? Like I heard lots of stories about an uncle of mine, and you know, he was a bad man. This is the kind of situation he would look at and go, "This is gonna be my camp very soon."
Right.
You know what I mean?
I just don't think that if she tried to do something and we told the angels, hey, you know, prayed to them, I don't think they would ever make us move. It just doesn't count. Like I don't. That doesn't seem.
Nah, it sounds like a power push.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. This is a lot of talk, and I'm wondering what's backing it up.
Well, Coda came through and said that the day we need it, the entire Cherokee tribe would show up. But that's
Heck
the thing.
yeah.
Here's the thing, right? Okay. We gun them all down. Yeehaw. We defend our property. Great. Next day. Now what?
That's what I was talking to
Gonna
Buck
be a
about. It's just gonna turn into on-site, and it's gonna be a war
Next-
up here,
next-
and then
next
nothing's
day.
gonna get done.
Next weekend. I mean, it's
No,
just
I
not.
agree with Odin in that if it's gonna
It's-
turn to a battle, it's gonna turn to a war. There's no in between.
Yeah, and that's not what we want it. I mean, that's not what I want to do. I'll go down. I'll have a fucking. I don't want to. I live in the snow, so that I don't have to fucking do that.
Yeah,
I think I like being up here in the cold. It's fine, but I'd much
Odin and
rather
I
be-
would
it's
discuss
definitely
it.
not our first pick, but you know, yeah, we're up here for a fucking reason.
That's simply mass torture.
Mexico
wish-
might be the new safe place for where Hansburg is.
I wish fucking Pope was still here, you guys. He has that camp that's down at the bottom of our pasture on the right side if you're headed down into Coulter. He had it, it's gone now, but he was the fucking lord and savior of Coulter. He's been gone for 2 months or so, and his camp was repossessed and everything, but if he was here, he was the actual mayor of Coulter. That was the fucking guy. And
Now
him
it's
and
up to
his...
us.
It is. It is. I just say I wish Pope was around because I think that would be rare. I mean, that'd be me, you, or us, and then Pope and Eli, and then some fucks at the top of the hill.
What
There's
about
just no
Clint?
reason for them. Clint, yep. We
They're
should talk to
never
him
around.
before they. Well, no, they're around. But
Are they? Like, I've only ran into them like one time, and I hardly ever hear any shots from over there.
I run into him few and far between. But
Yeah,
I think
it's probably my
tomorrow.
stars don't line up with them.
I think tomorrow one of the things I'll do is go and reignite the unity between Coulter and its camp leaders, because we got. I mean, if we have, you know, whatever, 4 of the 5 camps in the region all wanting peace, then we got a way better chance at keeping it than it's just us. And Eli's kind of a
For sure.
spitfiring, so.
Yeah, I mean, Eli will be good for any conflict we got going on, but I'm not sure I want to take on the whole world with just Eli and Archer.
Well, that's the thing too. Is Eli, our alliance with Eli, it's good, but it's not. I wouldn't protect Eli to the end of the earth like I would you men. You know, if he's gonna keep.
Yeah, that shit's gay.
Getting
It
in
can get us
trouble.
into trouble just as easy as it can get us out of it.
Yeah, if he's gonna keep. I mean, if he can't keep it together, if he can't be peaceful, I can't protect his peace. It's just not. That's not possible. Right?
I agree.
So
with you.
we'll I mean, I'm gonna tell Eli that. You know, I'm willing to go to battle for you to a point, but we're not gonna get drug all the way down into the pit of war with you.
Well,
To a point, you know. But
I would also just keep in mind that they're definitely not being so neighborly. So we gotta consider, like, there's I mean, if this turns into a full blown conflict, we don't have to stay here, but we also gotta consider it might not be us who starts a full blown conflict.
what do you mean?
All it's gonna take is them just coming down and killing everybody once.
Yeah.
We have no control over that. Don't matter if we got 5, 10, 15, 20 people on stop. A couple of them go down, that's that. I mean, I'll be honest with you, Josh and Odin, you went down, I'm definitely going to gun them down.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I'm just talking about if there's a fucking gun battle at Eli's camp 3 times a night, it's like, okay.
Yeah, we can't just keep running over there every time for a squabble that.
It's gonna continue on and on and on and on and on.
Yeah.
There's nothing better we can do than to just prove to them over the weekend or the next couple days that we genuinely don't want fuck all to do with any of them. Don't go in their property. Don't go to the edge of their fucking. Don't give them any fucking reason to do anything at all. For
So basically, no
a week.
visits to Nordheim as well. Gotcha.
Yeah, pretty much. Unless you come back around the other way. But
Yeah,
just
yeah.
0 reason for them to, because they're looking for anything. They want fucking. They want one of us to step a single foot on the top of that bridge.
That's what I was telling Buck earlier. I'm like, they're just waiting for a reason. They're agitating for a reason.
Yeah, but what happened?
Did you guys hear him?
Nope.
Nah, your voice box broke there, Buck.
Sorry about that. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so my point is that if they keep walking this ridge line, I mean, like, I don't want to go over there, but we do have to address when they're threatening us almost. Because
go
it's
up there.
scaring our camp jacks, and you know, I'm not saying anyone's gonna leave, but I don't blame them if they don't want to be in a situation where
Or they could potentially get sniped at any fucking moment.
yeah,
We'll walk up there tomorrow and talk to him.
yeah, then like I think if we need to at least settle, like I even told him in our conversation, I was like, I don't care what you do, I don't have a say over what you do, but if it were up to me, I don't want you on that bridge at all.
Yeah, no, totally. I think they're just getting a feel for the land, you know, figuring it out. I think you can only take me for my word, or anybody for their word, as much as, I mean, you know, only so much. But if we prove to them through our actions over the next week that we want fuck all to do with them, we don't even go up over that ridge, and all we want to do is what we said we want to do, then there's a really good chance that they'll realize that we're a beneficial party to have in the area.
Yeah, I'm open. So
No, I honestly think we can negotiate the peace with them for sure. It came in hot. I get it. Like, oh, we bought the cabin. Don't care. 300 grand. No one cares. We would have bought that cabin fucking a month ago if it was any good. Whatever. But it's I think they're just trying to.
I think they're just flexing.
Strong arming,
flexing for a
absolutely.
minute. Yeah, strong arming for a minute, trying to provoke us. They want to start a battle. They're bored. They need to go back down to fucking roads wherever the fuckhole they came from and do that shit. But I do think we need to reinforce the culture. What'd you call it, Buck? The ranchers. What was it?
United Culture Fund.
Yeah. With Clint especially. Because it's not just going to be us. I mean, maybe because we're right on their shit. But if Clint and his camp, you know.
It only takes a minute before they start getting robbed, you know?
Yeah, exactly. As soon as we have trouble up here, that's why I told B just a minute ago. I said, there hasn't been trouble up here until you guys fucking moved in. So it's not hard to guess who it is. Like, you know. But I think actions speak. I mean, everybody knows that, right? Actions are way more important than words. So
Yep.
if we show them, really, we just.
Yeah, that's what I kept trying to tell the camp jacks earlier. I'm like, just go about your business. Just ignore them. There's no reason to keep entertaining them and giving him shit to look at. Just go about your shit, do your chores, move on, you know? Maybe he'll get bored and fuck off.
Yeah. And that's what, if I'm not awake, then make sure you guys are conveying that message to everybody around repeatedly, almost to a point where it's like, you can even tell them, you know, if you do start, if you fuck it, if you like ruin this attempt at showing our peace to them, then you can't be part of the camp, which is true.
Yeah,
If
for
anybody
real,
provokes, if anybody provokes them to the point where they put our camp in
something
detriment,
happens.
then that's the end of their time here.
Yep.
Yeah, I fully agree with that. And like I said, I don't think we should be agitating them, but we also do need to meet with them and make sure they're not agitating us.
Agreed.
Yeah.
No, it's
I
a
think-
two-way street for sure.
Yeah, and I think by Sunday, well, I think tomorrow, as soon as all of us are awake, we go up there together and just have a conversation, hands up, you know? Listen, we're never gonna fuck. You guys do whatever the hell you want, whatever. There's no fucking reason to fuck with us.
Yeah, I
All
think
of
just
our
have
men
that
keep-
conversation, and then if they keep pushing it, then you know what's going on, and then you make the decision whether we're moving or what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I think before it gets to a full-blown blowout, we should just fucking go to that other cool spot,
That spot's sweet.
you know, and hope to fuck that they don't follow and keep pushing at that point, because then we may have to go to war with them.
And honestly, I don't mind a war from a canyon or so away. That's
No, that's a
different
lot
than-
different than
Yeah.
30 steps.
Yeah, exactly.
Walking out your tent and see the other guy pissing, like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little too close.
But if, I mean, just, yeah, that campsite over there, like I said, it's sweet. It's definitely, I mean, at this point too, like, we're just gonna have to see how it plays out. But if it keeps up
Yo.
and it's uncomfortable for everyone forever, we'll just bounce. It's fine, whatever.
Yeah, no, we'll figure it out. I
This
think,
isn't
like
the
you
best
said, I
camp
believe
spot
we
ever.
can get some, we can get a peaceful resolution out of it, I think.
Me too. That's the plan.
As long as they talk more than beat us.
Yeah.
Well, let's try.
Well, hired hands can only say so much, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, we were tied in our conversations as well. We couldn't speak for bosses either, you know? We're a little more liberal in our speech for sure, but
Correct.
Oh, Johnny tonight? He's sleeping?
no, sir.
Seems to be.
Interesting. Huh, that's crazy. Right? I
That's
thought that
exactly
you were
what
gonna
I was
roll
telling
in.
one of the boys earlier. It's like, usually Johnny's in by now.
Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. But gotta take a break every now and then. Everybody does.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, tomorrow, see how it goes. should
Yeah, I
be
don't know how
awake
much longer
about
I'll be
normal
awake.
hours.
Can you get me
Yeah,
my
I need to
paycheck
take
though
a
real
nap.
quick, boss?
Yeah,
Oh
no
shit, yeah, same here. forgot.
That's your lucky, Odin.
200.
And then come get your.
Thank
I'll
you, sir.
give you your camp. Just a second.
God damn it, I was looking the wrong fucking way. Y'all on the flip side.
Thanks for everything. Good fucking work.
Yes, sir.
Putting it together. That was top notch. Fuck yes.
Yeah, we did what we could do. Nobody got shot, so.
Yeah.
Well, nobody from our camp got shot.
Yeah.
Safety is our #1 concern. Welcome to county, brother.
Thank you.
You're in it now. Now you're
Been mostly
understanding.
peaceful up until today.
Yeah.
How's that look? Oh yeah, I do have stuff to sell, don't I?
Howdy, Arthur. Not Arthur. Fuck, Josh. Sorry, I'm too tired.
All good, all good. Howdy.
Hey, remember, if I'm not awake, remember to tell the men.
There you go.
If
Thank
they
you.
provoke, then they're out. It's important. It's really important.
Yeah, I'll tell them. I'll tell them. I just, I don't want to
Gotcha.
I don't like want to cross anyone. You know what I mean? I don't want to cross our allies more than I want to cross our enemies. You know?
Man, it's not. It's just. What do you mean? Like, you don't want to tell the men to not. No. If they're fired on, they have every right to defend themselves. But if they start shit, then.
None of this to break out. I preferably, I'll stay here. We can all live here and everything will be happily ever after.
Yeah, we won't even
It's
see them.
probably not gonna do that.
They're gonna run through our camp, and that will be the excess of how much we see them. She did that on purpose earlier too. She ran straight through our camp. Like, it's just fucking so rude.
Yeah.
It's just so fucking.
Almost moving might be
impolite.
the better choice, but I just yeah, you know what I mean? In a face like this, you gotta be strong, or else they're just gonna keep pushing you.
Yeah, for sure.
Group of highly guarded secrets.
Yeah.
Taylors usually take better to peace conversations. This lady was, jeez, man, I've never had anybody treat me like that for fucking no reason. Actually, I have, but
Well, hopefully nothing bad happens out of it. And, you know, nobody's gonna do no agitating. I think we'll definitely be communicating. Then everyone needs to chill. I'm gonna hopefully just have them all off that ridge line. You know, I don't want nobody to be up there. I'm just worried. I don't know. I don't get why he was watching. That's the one thing I don't understand, Mr. McCoy. You can be paid for guard duty. You can be paid to watch us. But why are you just patrolling that, like, right there?
Yeah, they were watching us specifically, like a hawk.
Yeah,
Speaking of, sorry.
like we were boys in the field or something.
I mean, Josh is a pretty good-looking guy, so
That's what I thought. They were checking us out. I was like, damn, like he was really watching us.
yeah, we'll go accuse him of being perverted and weird.
You know, honestly, I don't really care here nor there. We shoot at them, we don't shoot at them, as long as my money don't get disturbed.
Well, it already has tonight. Haven't you guys all made less money than you would have prior?
Well, there was a lot of new camp jacks. I probably wouldn't have done anything either way. I was kind of chilling out tonight, making sure everything was chill, you know.
Right.
I had boxing matches. We had a lot of fun. It was good stuff.
Are you able to modify that scoreboard? You should be able to.
I think you
Oh, you know what? What you should do is start the scoreboard, and then you can just modify it any time rather than me doing it. You trying to edit me.
Well, I was gonna say I would just, you know, do what you do. Send a message when records are updated. You just send a new updated record, you know.
Well, you do it is what I'm saying, because you're gonna be paying a lot more attention to that. So you just copy what I have right now, and do a new one, and then just keep updating it. Or you can even pin it, I think, at the top so it stays.
All right, Sarah, see what you can find.
I did that.
Above things are.
Well, I just hope that things are okay and our camp jacks are okay and everything's okay
Yeah.
and you know
Everybody's
I-
asleep.
seem to be.
Looks that way. I know Brennan and Arthur are.
Who? Arthur and who?
Brennan, or rather Bobby, the caveman.
Oh yeah, yeah. Did we hire him or
Nah.
just kind of checking things out?
Nah, yeah.
he's
I asked
just
if he
kinda
wanted a job.
here.
He said no.
Every camp needs a nomadic transient weirdo, but that's what I thought what Freeman was doing. No Freeman tonight either, huh?
I don't know, sir.
Oh, Johnny, huh? That's crazy.
Been a crazy
Nah, it's been a weird night. It's been a good night. It's been a weird night. It's been an exhausting night. I really wish you were here for it. I think you would have understood a lot more, seeing how much they were patrolling us and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I said, I wish I was, but I also trust that there's a reason I wasn't. So.
Yeah. No, I really. I'm gonna stress the same thing to you. I stress to B. The leaders just gotta meet. I don't know what comes with that, but I just feel like
You said when?
I think the leaders just need to meet, like all the camp, like doing what you're doing, right? Get all the camps united, go meet with her, and then everyone just needs to sit down and be like, "What's going on?" You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Without that, no, I don't know what's gonna happen. Once we know that,
Thanks for the
I
rat,
mean,
Sarah.
my vote's close to just moving down to that lake, but I mean, I don't really want, like I said, turning tail's just not my character.
Yeah. Just safety is the number one thing for me, keeping everyone safe.
No, that's why I think we should do it. You know, it's a safe option. But
Yeah. Let's give it the weekend, see how it goes.
I would suggest you move that shooting target as well.
Yeah, it is kind of aimed
Yeah.
at them.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe we'll put it right over there. Something like that. But I do have a lot more. I mean, I already had confidence in you guys as leaders, Buck especially, and now I feel even more confident leaving you guys here. Like being able to keep the peace like that in a really stressful situation is fucking
See you there.
top notch. So we should think for that.
Yeah, I mean,
Been
wouldn't have
an
been no
eventful
peace
day.
if someone took a shot. So that's the only thing I'm worried about. You never know when someone's gonna get shot. You know.
I mean, if they
Yeah.
haven't shot at us yet, I don't think they're just gonna open fire. But
Yeah, that's true.
maybe.
There's the hoping.
I'm really excited for it all. You know, it's always a fun adventure.
That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
See where the path takes us.
And you know, Mexico is always an option. We go right down about. That's what I was trying to say. Where Ansburg is, if we need to move and get out of Cota, Mexico's probably our best choice, close to the border. You know.
I don't know. What are you talking about? Fuck.
Sorry, I put up my map. If you look down where Tumbleweed is, you can't actually go to Mexico, but that is the border of Mexico, that area, right?
Oh, you want to move down to Tumbleweed?
If worse comes to worse.
Yeah. I mean, I
Would
live in
be-
the desert, and I know Campbell would be ecstatic. She's been begging me to move camp to the desert.
That's just if the lake don't work and we really gotta abandon Cota, that's where I'm predicting the second safest place will be. You know.
Yeah. Yep. Tumbleweed. Is
So,
a vibe. For
so
sure, especially
what
these days.
lake exactly?
What?
What lake exactly?
Of like where we would go by.
Yeah.
Here in Coulter?
Ah.
Are you talking about the lake here in Coulter? I don't. Buck keeps saying lake, but he means River Creek. It's a creek. It's just east of Spider Gorge. It's the creek east of Spider Gorge. There's a beautiful camp spot that we've been eyeing for. Well, I've been eyeing really heavily for about a month, but most everybody voted against it. So
I guess I'll go give it a look at some point.
Look, I only voted against because the defensive position with Eli and the prime spot we're in, but it seems like all that's compromised if these people push us. So
well, that and Eli, he's
Up here,
great.
huh?
I love him. He's excellent, but he's also tends to get himself into trouble a little bit more.
So trigger happy.
He's trigger happy. Yep, exactly. Which is good when you need it, but bad when you don't. But I do respect his. I don't know. There's some word in there. You guys know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying. I just also respect Eli a lot, so I don't want to upset him or pose against him. You know.
We're not ever gonna oppose him. But yeah, I think we're past the conversation now. It just gotta let the weekend play out, you know. So
Yeah, I'm just tired of mumbling.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna hit the TP.
All right.
You guys need anything from me?
No. I appreciate you stopping by. Sorry to call you up here. You know.
No, I was on my way anyway, so it all worked out. It was just wild timing that I pulled up right then, actually, when you guys were having that chat, and then.
Yeah, that was wild timing because you got the end of it first. You literally witnessed the end of it, and you're like, "What the hell just happened?"
Yeah.
All right. Well, sleep well.
All right. Thanks for everything, man.
Of course.
Yeah, have a good night. All right, I'm gonna also head to bed there, Josh. It was good playing with you.
You too.
Good riding with you. I gave you some money as a tip. That's 250 pounds for you. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too. Sleep well. Oh, it's just me now. me some munitions. Rifle. Revolver. No, no. I'll say rifle. Let's do 5. That way it's evened out again. Yeah, makes sense. Inventory. Heck yeah. Okay. Okay, now let's head back to camp. And then we're probably gonna hit the hay too. I know I definitely am. Literally 3 a.m. Check this real quick. Go figure. All right.